after considering the demands including the participation of international parliament observers. It has been decided to convene the investigation committee on the 28th of this month again and if informed the Deshabandhu Tennakoon's party to take steps to provide written submissions and written witnesses related to the investigations to be conducted on that day.
President Anurukumara Dissanayake emphasized that the country with the bond of fraternity, love and compassion has to be created instead of a country at war with conflicts, doubt, anger and hatred. The President made this observation addressing the 16th National War Heroes commemorative celebrations today. The end of war against terrorism completes 16 years today. The main war hero commemorative celebration organized on this occasion was held under the leadership of Commander-in-Chief President Anurukumara Dissanayake in front of the War Heroes Memorial at Battaramulla. The Chief of the Tri-Forces who provided leadership in the war attended to welcome the President at the commemoration site.
මාතෘභූමිය වෙනුවෙන් රණවිරු සමරුමට අභිමානයෙන් එක්වනවා.
1 minute silence was observed after the national anthem in order to remember the departed war heroes.
මේ යුද ස්මාරක ඉදිරිපිට අපි සිටගෙන ඔවුන්ට නිසි පරිදි ගෞරවය ඊට කරනවා කියන්නේ කුමක්ද? යලි ගැටුමක් වෛරයක් සහිත
President Anurukumara Dissanayake said that paying homage to in front of this war memorial means creating a society with fraternity and unity instead of conflicts and hatred. The President said that there are disabled soldiers seated in front of the gathering and some of them have been confined to a bed for nearly 30 years since 1996. Some of them are unable to stand on their feet for 37 years since 1998. All these have been used in order to obtain power and to safeguard it. Otherwise, a field marshal cannot be in jail for more than 2.5 years. In this way, history has been used to consolidate power, and this cannot be termed the rule of law or justice. The President pointed out that since everyone will have to realize the war was a tragedy and it should not be allowed to repeat again, the soldiers in uniform fulfill their duty with a weapon in their hand and following the rule of law. Lessons have to be drawn from the experiences in the history, and a transformation of the society also has to be performed. A nation which soaked the earth with blood must avert the recurrence of a war, and a transformed society has to be created which can be termed as a difficult exercise. The President stated that the nation is always grateful to the soldiers who sacrificed their lives to end the war, and they will be always commemorated. The courage and dedication shown by them has to be appreciated forever, the President added.
පරාජිත ජනතාවගෙන් ප්‍රතික්ෂේප වුණු කණ්ඩායම් හිතනවා යුද්ධය යනු ආස්වාදය. මේ වෙලාවේ පයිලට්ටු අතේ තියාගෙන යුනිෆෝම් එකක් ඇඳගෙන නීතියට ගරු කරමින් හැම සෙබලාගෙම හැම නිලධාරියගෙන් අපේක්ෂාව තමන්ගේ අතේ තියෙන ගිනි අවිය කොයි මොහොතකවත් පාවිච්චි කිරීමට නොලැබේවයි කියන ප්‍රාර්ථනාව. ඒකයි පොදු සමාජයේ ප්‍රාර්ථනාව විය යුතුවන්නේ. අපිට ඉතිහාසයේ අත්දැකීම් බවට පත් කරගන්න නම් ඒ අත්දැකීම් වලින් පාඩම් ඉගෙනගත්තු ජනතාව බවට පරිවර්තන විය යුතුයි. මේ මහ පොළොව තෙත් වෙනකන් ලේහලක ජාතියක් අපි. යලි යුද්ධයක් පිළිබඳ කළ යුතුයි. මා දන්නවා ඉතාමත් දුෂ්කර ව්‍යායාමයක්. ඒත් අපි විසින් සාර්ථක කළ යුතු ව්‍යායාමයක්. මේ යුද්ධය අවසන් කිරීම සඳහා ජීවිත පරිත්‍යාග කළ පුදුරුවන් ඒ වගේම සදාකාලික සහභාගී බවට පත් වෙලා තිබෙන අපේ සොල්දාදුවන් අපි ඔබ හැමදාමත් අපේ හදවත් තුළ අනුස්මරණීය ලෙස අමරන්න. ඔබ විසින් පෙන්වා දෙන ලද කැපකිරීම, ඔබ විසින් පෙන්වා දෙන ලද අප්‍රතිහත ධෛර්යය මේ රට ගොඩනැගීම සඳහා අපිට විශ්වාස බවට පත් වෙන්න. ඒ වෙනුවෙන් අපි හැමදෙනාම එක්ව නව සටනක්, නව යුද්ධයක් දියත් කරමු.
මියගිය රණවිරුවන්ට උත්තමාචාර දැක්වීම සිදු කෙරුණේ ඉන් අනතුරුවයි.
Därför dudar vi vidare rණවිරු සහෝදරයා
And meanwhile, former Minister Mahindananda Alutgamage has been taken into prison custody until the 26th of this month in accordance with an order delivered by the Colombo Magistrate Courts today. The minister has been alleged of importing a substandard shipment of organic fertilizer from a Chinese company during the previous government. The former minister had been previously informed to appear before the Bribery Commission in order to investigate allegations related to the import of substandard organic fertilizer. The former minister failed of substandard organic fertilizer, and the former minister has been failed to do so after informing the same to the court. Colombo Chief Magistrate Tanuja Lakmali issued a warrant to take him into custody. Accordingly, presenting a motion, the former minister appeared before the Colombo Chief Magistrate today. The attorney at law appearing for the minister said that the import of fertilizer had been entrusted with the State Ministry of Agriculture and the concerned stock of fertilizer has been imported in accordance with the cabinet approval. Assistant Director of the Bribery Commission Anusha Samarabanda Peruma told the court that the former minister had threatened the chairman of Lanka Fertilizer and commercial fertilizer companies to issue letters on credit in order to purchase fertilizer from the concerned company. She further stated that further information has been received and the minister stated that the Treasury will own a responsibility of the case of any loss incurred to the government. The Assistant Director of the Bribery Commission further stated that the country lost an amount of $6.9 billion due to the whimsical decision of this minister after considering facts the magistrate ordered to take the former minister into prison custody. Parliamentarian Chamara Sampatha Sanaik, who has been in prison custody, was released today on 2 bails of 100,000 rupees each by the Badula Magistrates Court. He had been alleged by the misused an amount of 1 million rupees provided to him by a state bank. The Criminal Investigation Department had filed a case against him in this connection. Suspects including Mervyn Silva and Prasanna Ranavira have been further remanded until the 26th of this month. The Mahara magistrate stated today that the request for bail was also been taken up on that date. The magistrate points out that this when case was regarding these two persons was taken up today. They had been alleged of selling a government land after preparing fraudulent documents. Former parliamentarian Milan Chantilaka was presented before the court after being taken into custody by the Bribery Commission, has been released on bail today under the order by the Colombo Magistrate Court. He had been alleged of inquiring a loss of more than 300,000 rupees to the government in approving plans regarding certain lands. The Colombo Magistrates Court today ordered the police to present the progress of investigations conducted regarding the suspected teacher in connection with the suicide of a female student at Kottahenam recently on the 23rd of June. The suspected teacher, Sundaralingam Sankaran, who has also been released on bail, appeared before the court today when the complaint was taken up for hearing.
Applications have been called for the advanced level vocational stream for students who sat for the GCE ordinary level examination. The Department of Examinations urges students to apply for vocational stream regardless of whether they pass the O-level examination or not. They can apply for it under the 13-year Certified Education Program. The relevant applications can be downloaded from the website www.moe.gov.lk.
And also, there has been an increase in the number of dengue patients identified. According to the Ministry of Mosquitoes, with the onset of rainy season is the reason for this increase. A mosquito eradication week has been declared from today until the 24th of this month. By today, 24,942 dengue patients have been reported, and the highest number of patients are from the Western Province. According to the Ministry of Health, there has been an increase in the number of dengue patients in Ratnapura, Kandy, Batticaloa, Trincomalee, Galle and Matara districts. Also, during the mosquito eradication week, which will go up to the 24th of this month, the programs are being implemented in 95 medical officers division covering 15 districts. This program will be joined by health teams, police, 3 armed forces and various other volunteers. The dengue prevention unit requests the participation of the people for this program. Community physician Dr. Prashila Sabravira of the Dengue Eradication Unit said that every one of us will have to inspect mosquito breeding areas of houses, schools and workplaces, and also assist the teams engaged in containing the spread of mosquitoes. In case anyone is running fever for more than 2 days, the person will have to consult a qualified doctor and get it confirmed whether it is a case of dengue or not. She adds that the diseases like chikungunya and influenza are also prevalent these days, so it is important to get it confirmed whether the case is dengue or any other condition.
Products related to cotton used in pillows is a familiar yet picturesque for those who travel via 18th mile post area at the Balagola on the Batulla Mahiyangana main road. Somehow, according to the residents of the area, this industry is taking a backseat due to a number of reasons. 18th mile post area at Balagola is famous since decades for the trade of cotton that is being used in the manufacture of pillows that has been the lifeline of most of the people in that area. They produce pillows and related items with this cotton since cotton trees are available in plenty in this area. People of this area are be moving out of this mode of employment due to various reasons by now. The shortage of this variety of trees, arrival of artificial products to the market and the non-availability of labor required for the harvesting of this cotton have become reasons for this situation. People who are engaged in this industry have to take a great effort to separate cotton wool from seeds in processing cotton needed for this industry. We'll be back with more local stories after a break.
Live from the National News Studio, Sri Lanka.
Continuing with more local stories, Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya says that the relationship between teachers and students needs to be further developed and that the government is planning to change the existing education system stages.
And the Prime Minister stated this today at the first meeting of the Rajasinghe Mahavidyalaya Student Parliament in Padukka, Bope. The first session of the Student Parliament was held in the Old Parliament Chamber at the Presidential Secretariat. This opportunity was given to Bope Rajasinghe College in conjunction with the Vision program series implemented for school children by the Presidential Secretariat, the Ministry of Education and the Communication Division of the Parliament. The chief guest of this Prime Minister, Dr. Harini Amarasuriya, she expressed her views, has stated that in order to establish democracy in a country, active citizens must be created, and this is also the objective of the government. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister also answered questions posed by members of the Student Parliament. The first session of the Student Parliament was inaugurated with the swearing-in of a speaker and the swearing-in of the members. Certificates were presented to the members and Bank of Ceylon accounts were opened.
A discussion was held today between the President and the members of political parties and independent groups who won seats in the local government elections held recently at the party headquarters of JVP at Palabatta.
පොඩි ආරාධනාවක් තිබ්බා ආණ්ඩුව පැත්තෙන් ඉදිරි මේ පළාත් පාලන ආයතනවල බලය පීඩන්නේ කොහොමද ඒක සම්බන්ධයෙන් සාකච්ඡාවක් වෙනවා. ඒකට තමයි යන්නේ. නෑ අපි ගිහිල්ලා බලමු කතා කරලා මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා.
කොහොමද ඔබතුමා කොහොමද කොළඹින්ද?
ඔව් අපි කොළඹ මානකර සභාව.
කොළඹ මානකර සභාවේ දැන් ඔබතුමාලා ජනපතිතුමා සහාය දෙන්න සූදානම්ද කොහොමද?
නෑ දැනට අපේ කට්ටියක් එක්ක අද අපි ඒ වගේ තීන්දුවක් අරගෙන තමයි තියෙන්නේ නේද? අපි ජනාධිපතිතුමා සහාය දෙන්න. ඔව්.
අන්කන්ඩිෂනල් සපෝට්. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔබතුමා මොකද්ද පක්ෂ දේශපාලන පක්ෂ?
අපි ස්වාධීන කණ්ඩායම.
එතනම අපි ස්වාධීන කණ්ඩායම අතර ලාම්පුව දාන්න.
ඒකෙන් කී දෙනෙක් ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නවද?
අපිට
දෙකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ දෙකම දැන් ජාති.
According to police, information regarding the incident of snatching documents by shooting at the motor car in which a former director of the National Lotteries Board, Tusita Halolua, was travelling has been revealed by now. Police media spokesman SSP Buddhika Manatunga said in a media briefing held today that investigations in this respect is in progress. Police media spokesman SSP Buddhika Manatunga said that investigations in this regard are being carried out successfully at the moment, although the progress of the investigation cannot be revealed at this moment. The arrival of suspects in a motorcycle and the concerned area have been covered during the investigations. The police have been studying and investigating incidents of shooting since a long time, and attention is being paid only during occasions where there is an unavoidable concern regarding these incidents. The police added that investigations are being conducted with an open mind in the incident concerned also. Well, that's it on local stories. We'll be back with news overseas.
Prima Kutumi, Fantamai.
Moving on to news overseas now, former US President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer that has spread to his bones, according to a statement released by his office. Doctors discovered the cancer after Biden reported urinary symptoms last week. A medical examination on Friday confirmed the diagnosis with a Gleason score of 9, indicating a high-grade cancer that can spread quickly. Despite the severity, his team noted that the cancer is hormone sensitive, which could allow for effective treatment options. Biden and his family are currently reviewing potential plans for care. Biden, who left office in January as the oldest serving US president, had faced ongoing questions about his health throughout his term. These concerns ultimately contributed to his decision to end his re-election campaign late last year. Following the announcement, political leaders across the spectrum expressed support. President Donald Trump shared his well wishes on his platform Truth Social, writing that he and Melania Trump were saddened to hear about Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis and extended their warmest and best wishes to Biden's wife Jill and the family. Moving on to sports news now, Sri Lankan motor racing ace Yvonne David was able to secure the second position in the third competition of Belgium leg of the Euro Formula Open motor racing tournament.
Yvonne David is also leading the points table of this Open Championship. The Belgium stage of Euro Formula Championship consisted of 3 events. Yvonne David, who became the first in the first round, finished the second round in the 4th place. When Yvonne David became the runner-up of the 3rd round, he was also 0.98 seconds behind the competitor who started first. The first place was won by Poland national Timon Kuchisi. Accordingly to the skills displayed in Belgium and Portugal stages which were held previously, Yvonne David is the forefront among all the racers of the championship by scoring 122 points. The next stage of Euro Formula 1 Open Championship will be held on the 8th of next month in Germany.
Through towards the final couple of corners, try as he might, Yevon David could not quite catch Timur Kaharchik and Marino Sato and Felipe Drugovic. Drugovic doing it in 2018. Trophy again for Yevon David, who continues his rampant run at the head of the order.
And with that, we wrap up tonight news. Do just tomorrow at the very same time. I'm Charlita, signing with Sharifa. Stay safe and good night.
Good night.